everyone, Amber here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 2 of my 12 Days of Craftmas series here on YouTube. So in today's video we are going to be making some super cute handmade ornaments. So I love the look of these ornaments because they have a very rustic and traditional kind of look to them, but they are also super cute and they're also super easy to make. To make these ornaments, you actually only need a few supplies. So I'm just going to quickly show you what you will need to make these, and then we will get into the crafting bit. So to make these ornaments, the first thing you are going to need is this grapevine wreath. This measures 3 inches. I got it from Michael's for 49 cents, and I just picked up 3 of them. The brand is Ashland. You are also going to need some mini bottle brush trees. So you can find these trees pretty much at any craft store, and they come in all different colors and sizes. If you don't live locally to a craft store, you can also find them on Amazon, and you're going to want some smaller ones just because the hoop is only 3 inches big. You are also going to need some ribbon or twine or string to create the little hanging part. You're also going to need some bows to add to the top of the ornament to give it that look of a wreath. These bows are from the Dollar Tree. You get 18 in a pack for $1, so great price. And if you want to add glitter to your wreath, so on this one I added some glitter at the bottom, and I think it makes it look really cute and extra festive. This one I did not add any glitter, I just kept it more rustic, just added a little white tree and a bow. But if you do want to add glitter, you are going to need some glitter, any color of your choice. I'm using fine gold glitter, and this is from the Target dollar spot. It was $1 for this whole little jar, and it lasts a while because it is so fine. And then to apply the glitter, you're going to need some liquid glue. I am using this super old glue that I have, but it worked really well. And you're also going to need an old cheap little paintbrush to brush the glue on. And besides that, just hot glue to adhere everything else. So, with all of that said, we are going to go ahead and start crafting. So first you want to take your little grapevine wreath and cut the tag off. And then you're going to decide what you want as the top and the bottom. So I'm going to have this be the top. I like the little curly cues all sticking out everywhere. And then you are going to need to pick out what tree you want to put inside the ornament. So you can use white like I used here, or green. I know they make teals and pinks and golds and all that, so it's up to you. And the size is also up to you. You can have a teeny tiny tree, or you can have a little bit bigger one as long as it fits. I'm just going to use this teeny tiny one. So once you have your tree, if it has a bottom like this, you just want to take some sharp scissors and just cut the bottom of the tree off, and then just throw that in the trash. And next you want to cut some ribbon. So we're kind of just prepping before we start putting everything together. So next you want some ribbon, and you're just going to cut a strip off, however long you want the little hanging part of your ornament is how long your ribbon is going to be. And then you are going to get your bow. So these bows from the Dollar Tree have a little wire wrapped around them. So I like to just wrap it tight and then just trim all of that excess off. So I'm left with a flat back to glue it down easier. And now that we have all of our main components, it's time to start assembling. So I like to start with the ribbon, just so there's nothing else in the way of me tying this on. So you're just going to loop your ribbon through the wreath and then tie a knot at the top. So this ribbon I'm using is from Michael's, I believe. I got it in a multi-pack last year during the Christmas clearance, and it's just sheer. You can use any color you want. I would stick to a thinner one though, just so it doesn't overwhelm the ornament itself. And once I have my knot, I'm just going to clip off the ends of it. So you can either leave the knot at the top, or you can tuck it in to the bottom so that it's not seen when it's hanging on the tree. I kind of like the look of the knot at the top because it looks more handmade that way, so I'm just going to leave it there. And to hold the ribbon in place, I'm going to add a very small dot of hot glue right at the top of the ornament in the center, and then just adhere the front side of the ribbon to it just so it doesn't move. And we are actually going to glue our bow on top of that, so this will just help to hold everything in place. So just a small little dot of glue, and then I like to just pull the ribbon tight over it and just let it adhere on its own. And now that that's done, it's time to add our bow. So these bows do have some pretty long tails. So I like to just snip a little bit off. It's up to you how long you want the tails to be. If you can't find these bows at the Dollar Tree, you can pretty much use any bow that you can find, just as long as it fits the size of this little wreath here. Or you can just hand make your own bow, which would be equally as cute. So now I'm just going to add some hot glue to the back of my bow here. Just a tiny little bit. And then I'm going to apply that right over where I glued the ribbon to the wreath. And then just hold that in place until it's about half dry, and then just let it dry on its own. All right, now that we have our bow attached, it's time to glue the tree down. So just take your tree and then add a tiny dot of hot glue on the inner part of the wreath here. Just a little bit, because if you add too much, it will spill out over the sides and you'll be able to see it. So just a little dot on the inner part here. And make sure you center it under the bow. And then you are just going to apply your tree right on top of that. And then I'd like to just hold it from the bottom until it dries. All right, and that is your ornament done, unless you want to add glitter, which I'm going to add some glitter to this one just to spice it up a bit, make it more festive. I feel like glitter is the perfect little decoration to use during the holiday season. So to do that, I'm just going to take my super old tacky glue. You can use any liquid glue that you have. Elmer's liquid glue would work perfectly fine. I'm just going to take this old paintbrush I have, dip it in the glue, and then I'm just going to apply a thin layer on the bottom here. You can do it higher. You can actually add glitter before you add all the other stuff if you want it to go all the way around the wreath. It's really just up to you and how you want your ornament to look in the end. And you can also use any color of glitter. You could even add sequins if you wanted to. I know they make little gold sequins and that could look cute as well. But just remember that sequins are bigger in size, so it might get a little bunched up. So I'm just painting a thin layer of glue where I want my glitter to be. And you can also get on the inner parts here of the wreath. Alright guys, and once you have your glue on, you're going to take whatever glitter you're using and you're just going to sprinkle it on top. Make sure you have a piece of paper behind it so that you can pick up the excess glitter and put it back in the little jar. But now I'm just going to gently tap the jar and cover up where I put all of that glue. Alright, and then once I have all of my glitter where I want it to be, I'm just going to tap the ornament onto the paper to make sure any excess gets off now instead of later. Alright, and there we have our little ornament. So I'm just going to let this sit to the edge and dry, and then I'll be back to show you it at the end. So here is the final ornament. I think it looks so cute, and I love the little touch of glitter that we added. I think once the ornament is on the tree and the lights are turned on, it will sparkle and just look super, super cute. So here is a little close-up of the difference between glitter and no glitter. It's totally up to you and what look you are going for this holiday season. But I think that these ornaments are so cute and they would be perfect to add as a little gift or stocking stuffer to your friends and family this holiday season. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for tuning in to day 2 of my 12 Days of Craftmas series here on YouTube. Be sure to tune in for day 3, where we are going to be making some Happy Mail. We are going to be making a loaded bag, so be sure to tune in for that one. If you guys do decide to make an ornament like this, I would love to see. So please feel free to tag me on Instagram at Bambi's Mail, and I will leave the link to my Instagram down below in the description box. Also, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below as well, and I will do my best to get back to you. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you are new to my channel, subscribe as well for more crafty videos like this. Alright guys, I'll see you in my next video. Take care and happy crafting. Bye!